Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 8 of Yuri on Ice. So, if you didn't see it already, I do have an apology stream. It was like, I think less than maybe 10 minutes long. I just talked about this whole thing where I was supposed to do a live stream with the Otaku fangirl, and unfortunately kind of went downhill because I couldn't get the thing to work. And it was also supposed to be a kind of face reveal because I was going to do a random face reveal to people who watch, the things. And I was like, oh, hey, you'll see my face for the first time. Unfortunately, that did not go the way I wanted it to go, and I apologize greatly for it. I already talked about that in the apology stream, so if you want to hear what happened with that, it's more information in that video. In terms of the review for the day, I'm just going to focus on this review. I will do another kind of shout out to the Otaku fangirl. Definitely go check out her review when it's up. She reviews a whole bunch of anime in general. If you're new to my channel, you haven't checked her out before. She is in my, I think my subscription box is like one of the awesome ones. That's a whole bunch of people I consider like great reviewers. You can go check out everyone there, but also just go check her out because she's doing the Yuri on Ice episode 8 review herself, and probably a few hours probably be up. Anyways, guys and girls, let's talk about my review though. So episode 8 was very good. I'll say that right now, very very good. So we actually get to meet Yurio's grandfather, who I thought would be a lot older and, like, I just guess in general, like, just more different looking. And he actually looks like something straight from a movie, which is actually pretty cool. You could tell that there's definitely love between them in terms of, grandparent and grandson. And that was kind of cool to see that. Now, we could see also Yurio meeting Victor during one of the press conferences, and there's some aminosity towards him. Like, he pushes him away. He goes, "Listen, I don't care about the crap you're dealing with. I don't want, I'm gonna beat you guys all. I'm gonna beat all of you, and you're gonna come back to Russia whether you like it or not." Essentially, which I thought was pretty cool. Yurio seemed really confident. Now, this episode was essentially most of the same other stuff wise, where in terms of we have the skating routines again. We meet a new couple of people. Namely, I want to name this guy right here, JJ, who, at first I thought it was just be a goofball. Like, I'm like, oh, he's probably not that, that worrisome. And, we have, of course, Yuri, going up first, and he's really getting close to Victor. Like, damn, that's a little close. But let me just, his thing goes flawless. Like, he does a perfect job. Yuri kicks ass on the ice skating ring. But then we have Yurio, which, damn, Yurio, what the hell? Like, I was like, wait, this camera shot I thought was a different person at first, and I'm like, oh wait, that's Yurio, who they really made super feminine in this shot. Like, damn. And what's funny is Yuri and Victor's reaction is like, oh my god, he's really getting into the gape, which is his version of the dance that he does, and he does a very good job, but not that great. I think that because his grandfather wasn't there to watch him, it kind of made him lose a little bit of morale. But he did nonetheless still look very decent for the most part. Now, the person who stood up everyone, though, like, I mean, this is, there was another guy who came in who was really into his sister, which is really creepy. Like, he was supposed to be the knight in shining armor for his sister, which disturbed the crap out of me the way they did that whole sequence. But, he did okay himself. But the person who took the cake of this whole episode was JJ, who I thought really was just a goofy guy, but really, he calls himself the king of the ice skating rink. And honestly, he kind of deserved it. Like, he was doing stuff that even Victor apparently couldn't do at his prime. So that was very interesting. I mean, he did this huge jump that was like up in the air. He was flying in the air essentially. He is very well aware that he can do all this stuff. And I mean, that's one of the things I think I liked about his character, was that he's very confident. I mean, he's an asshole, but you need one of those characters for this type of show, definitely. So it worked out very well. Now, the episode ends on a kind of sour note where the dog unfortunately got into macadamia nuts, which I don't know if you guys know, but the way that they made the macadamia nuts in this case was with chocolate. And chocolate is devastatingly bad for dogs. Like, that will kill most dogs. And it was unfortunately something that kind of, when Yuri heard about it on the phone, he was like, what are we, he told Victor, hey, listen, go back and go be with the dog. But Victor's like, I can't, you need a coach. You can't have no one being here as a coach. And that's when he goes to the other guy, Yurio's coach right now, and says, hey, you know what, can you be, Yuri's coach for the day while I go back? And that's how the episode ended, with everyone going, what? Oh god. Overall, like I said, this was a great episode. It was very, very solid. Definitely, I want to see how JJ is going to be up against Yuri, because I have a feeling that's going to be a competition in itself entirely. This was a very strong episode. They used a lot of the same scenes I noticed for Yuri's dance again, because he did a lot of the same stuff, but it still wasn't bad nonetheless. Anyways, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said, I'm really, really like I apologize a whole bunch of times, I know, but I'm like that in general. I apologize again for the whole live stream debacle. I know a lot of people I saw were joining it, and I was like, oh man, I have to disappoint not only the Taco fangirl who was supposed to join me, we were supposed to do this thing together, but on top of that, I disappointed so many people that way, and I really, really do feel really sorry. So I do apologize. I'll try to get this stuff fixed out, and when I do, I'll be back in full swing, and I'll be doing a live review probably of this again next week. This time it might be just me myself, but we'll find out what happens from there. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. Bye bye.